Who are we doing next? Moving on. It is Millwall 2, Luton 0. There's certain teams that are just going to chip away this season. Millwall are one. Stoke as well. Expect Borough to as well. Just keep the churn. They've got managers there who are good at the churn. And Gary Rowett is starting to churn things out here at Millwall. Consistent again there. 4-4-1-1. The system. Matt Smith gets to start with Mason Bennett off him, which means you can have Mahoney and Wallace wide. And Mahoney is going to score in this one. Luton still without James Collins. No start for Harry Cornick as well. So little bit of a switch around there from Nathan Jones. There is the first goal. You will have just seen it. Just a set play, really. Matt Smith on the back post there. Heads it, I think, goes in off Martin Craney in the end. The second one's a really good goal, actually. That is the definition of a low percentage chance, isn't it? Outside the box, on an angle, with pressure on the shooter. But Conor Mahoney's going to fire that left-footed, low, in off the far post. Really good finish. I know Mahoney has frustrated Bournemouth and Birmingham fans over his time, but there's a player in there, as you'll hear me say a lot, and that's a great goal for 2-0 there. There are the numbers. Look at the shot count there. 41 on the possession for Millwall, but 21 shots, 6-1 on target, 8 corners to 3, 3 big chances to 0. So Luton had some possession and some passes, but Millwall really doing the stuff in both boxes at the business end here. And talk about the churn. Okay, Millwall had 1 win in 4 to start, but then 2 straight wins there against Wycombe and Luton. Draws against Brentford and Stoke. So that's what I mean about the churn, where in this division, if you can stay consistent, stay steady, pick up lots of points against who are going to end up being the bottom 8, be competitive and don't lose to the top teams, this 46-game league will eat up and spit out the teams that aren't consistent like that. And I think Rowett knows that, and he knows that over a churn, over a long season, Millwall look like they can be quite competitive this season. Can they get up into that top 6, though? That would be the next step for them. Ken Zahor off the bench in this one as well. Luton, well, very spotty there. Look, 3 wins and 3 defeats. The wins coming against Barnsley, Derby and Wycombe. The defeats coming against Luton, Stoke and Millwall. So there is an argument, who have they beaten yet? But they have had some hard games in the defeats there. So Luton maybe just dropping down a few places now after that 3 wins in 4 to begin with. But they're going to be competitive this season under Nathan Jones. If you enjoyed this clip, why not go and check out the whole video? You can find that and all of my other content at my channel, the Benjamin Bloom Football Channel. And while you're there, why not hit that subscribe button and ring the bell for regular notifications?